Okay. We good, right?
I think we're good.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Where are we? Season 18 episode?
Probably 6.
Not 7.
Probably 7.
6.
6, ne?
The Dojo podcast season 18 episode 6.
Coming to you live from the from the washroom studios. From the washroom studios. That's how we're calling it, ne? Laundry room studios, ne? Yeah. Third week in a row.
Yeah. So we back. I'm back.
You back. The Beyonce of the podcast is not here, and it's his birthday. So happy birthday, Tebello Mofokeng.
Happy birthday to him, man.
The founder. Des can in his obituary told by founder. You're like a founder of the podcast.
Hey.
What did you found when you come to? We're not living. What did you build? Except Bana.
The night that this pod was born was such a messy night.
It was at a party. And we are here.
Bodu.
Alright, we back. Top of the show. We got a party. Speaking about how this pod was born in a party.
Yeah.
We got a party 1st November. It's a Y2K. Celeboni, the tickets are live on www.uzuronline.co.za. 250 per person. Pre, I get. And then Halrakalele group for 5, you save 20%, such that the ticket becomes 1,000 for 5. That makes a ticket $200.
Yeah.
On the day, 500. I just took that decision in my head now.
Yeah, that's news to me. But yes, Y2K99 Fiasco Edition, 1 November, Carfax.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We're doing the 90s 2000 thing again.
If the last one is anything to judge by, it should be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of parties, we went out partying last night. We went to see Lupe Fiasco in our lifetime.
He's never been here before, no?
Yeah. And when he did a media run, about how stepfather side is actually from South Africa.
Oh, yeah?
But I found that he should have known more about South Africa.
Given the fact that...
Kanal man tells people kwa escort kwa Durban somewhere there.
Look at Durban.
Yeah, so that was nice. Shout out back to the city guys. As always, it was nice.
It just goes to show people don't care whether it rains or not.
Ne?
No.
You've already committed.
Yeah.
You've already committed. And the visuals, they make the rain look so nice, but when you are an organizer, you are agonizing.
The stress.
Yeah, but it was good as always.
Which performance stood out for you?
Lupe is obviously, Dukes, Matler.
I went out in the rain for
Matlera. I liked Zulu Meka as well.
Was it worth going into the rain for?
I don't know. I just had an all-round good time. I was listening lightly at that point, so everything.
That's part of the experience.
Yeah.
No,
I had a thoroughly good time.
You know, it only just hit me this morning that those were short sets.
Yeah, very short, 15
All of
minutes.
them.
Yeah, 10, 15. The most is
Only
20.
Lupe got an hour.
Yeah.
Did he even get an hour?
Yeah, he did.
He did an hour.
He did an hour.
I didn't realize that those sets were short.
Yeah, always short. That's why Balabangat. It's always 10, 15.
Oh,
3
that's
songs
how they able
max.
to have, yeah.
Is it?
And for that reason, when you go on back to the city stage, just give us your 3 hits. Don't teach us a song. and don't perform a song that you love.
Yeah.
You see, don't perform a song that you love.
Hey.
Because you got a short time span, so make the best of it.
Yeah, because you're trying to get, it's a high energy event. I'm not there to discover. You see, I just want to sing along. Hey, it's Baba. I see Kose Park, where I need to know what inspired you when you wrote the song. I know it's dedicated to your daughter, but fuck your daughter on that night, bruh. I want hits. I just want to and artists are like that, because they always feel like this song never gets airplay, wabo. And it's special to me. So every event I go to, I'm a forced niggas to listen to it. But give us your hits, man.
You don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah. I think, I'm not sure if there was the performance, it's just the hits, MT.
Oh yes, I enjoyed that.
MT got hits, bro.
I missed MT set. I was buying food.
MT got hits, yeah. So, how was Questa?
I expected a lot.
Yeah, Lina,
I didn't get quite.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Questa.
And you know what I don't like about live performances? The bands.
Yeah.
People like it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I wanna hear the song as it sounds when I listen to it.
And it's finally band go to like a.
So now when you like reimagine and repurpose the beat to be something that I'm not like, bruh, like Harambe don't sound like this.
Yeah. I feel you. It's
I wanna hear,
same,
you know, man.
You want to that fiesta? Never nyala ngwana wa piano. Zingumalo. Barula experiment, wabo. So I saw on a tweet last week. Baro, what the fuck was that? No, I was trying to experiment. But next time, experiment on your own money in your own time. Sorry. But that was dope, man. Yo, man. On behalf of the fans, you know, when Nelson Mandela was released from jail, he went to all the dead previous ANC presidents to go inform them that the nation is now free.
He did what?
He went to all the graves of the past ANC presidents
to
report that now the land is free. So I went to Tasso. I held him in my palms. I thanked him for keeping the lights on when KB left Gero Raf. I proceeded to thank him for signing Dukes on behalf of the nation. What a legend. Shout out to Tasman.
Shout out to Tasman. As if that was not good enough, I went to the men that own the establishment. I went to Lance. I said, Lance, thanks for being part of the culture, my man. That was my report back to the city. As if home.
Ngimele kule country.
Who said you?
Ngimele kule country. Yeah, so that was dope, man. It's always a dope hangout. Anything hip hop is always dope.
And you bumped into your friend with the orange pants.
Zabs. Yeah. Again, I was happy to see Zabs, man. Shout out Zabs.
Where's he based?
He here in Joburg.
Oh, he's based in Joburg.
He's based in Joburg. He does a lot of. He's computer scientist. Well, it's into that tech hour.
Oh,
that's his job, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no wrong.
Unyetsi.
Zandukubuza. Yabona bani uyathanda ukwenza izinto ungabuzwanga.
And unyetsi kasiyaka.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Very good guy. And he said he was just there as a fan. And I said the backstage, he just wanted to see Lupe.
The last letter.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. Oh, I forgot. Standby mechanics and auto electricians. For all your car needs. For all your mechanical car needs, reach out to Standby mechanics and auto electricians.
This nigga took a deal. This nigga took a deal on the street. Was not sanctioned by the board. Utsebise batho ba ba bona le platform kwana Mount Fletcher. But I think he's into and every time you play, why nyenges? What's you nyenges? Yeah, but yeah, shout out to the mommies until we see their check clears. Yeah,
no, and Yaspan. So,
that's good.
So check it out. They come to you.
That's good.
They do the things and then get you right and sorted.
How was your trip?
My trip was dope, man. It was long.
Was it a week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Fuck.
Yeah. I did Athens, Santorini.
Oh, you were not here for 2. Yeah.
Mykonos, Istanbul, then came home.
Did you eat a floating brick?
Nah. I think it was Bali, the Thailand is all.
Leo, now Santorini at some point was famous for that infinity pool.
I don't know.
Yeah, Santorini used to...
What they don't tell you about Santorini though, and Mykonos actually, is that... Kilali black. Like the pictures that they show you, you know, those houses on the hillside. That's like the
picturesque.
Yeah.
You know.
The rest.
And then on the when you look on the opposite end,
Yeah.
it looks like a fucking wasteland.
Yeah, I think Mauritius is like that too. Mauritius is like that too. Yeah. Yeah,
Like it's like a very like it's very villagey.
Ne?
Yeah, it's very villagey. It's not a metropolis.
Which one did you find nicer between Mykonos and Santorini?
Santorini.
Santorini lives
Only because Santorini is more. There's more.
There's more to explore.
There's more. Yeah.
Okay.
There's more. Mykonos is it's a bit more on the rural side
Okay.
than Santorini, and more expensive.
Oh.
Is it?
And more expensive.
And the
Okay.
club culture?
There. So we got the Elore. I just kicked this mic and now it's doing weird things. We got there on the last day of the season. No, last weekend of the season. So the night before we left Mykonos, all the clubs were closing.
How does it?
Like it was their closing parties.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they close for the winter, and then they reopen again.
Oh, it's winter that side. It's getting into winter.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
heading into winter.
Okay.
So even the crowds weren't as like crazy. There weren't like big acts or performances. A lot of like the beach clubs were doing like local music type stuff. You know, like they weren't full.
I hear you.
They weren't full, yeah. So we went there expecting like a big party vibe,
Yeah.
but it was mild.
Greece has got a lot of culture, man.
And then Athens is a ghetto.
How?
It's the capital, ne?
Yeah. Graffiti everywhere.
Went so obviously.
Graffiti everywhere. It's just like, yo, what is happening here?
The Greeks,
And then they have like these like historical
monumentist type of
structures
thing.
like in the middle of the city. You know, it's not like it's almost like, say maybe like we're in the suburb, and then next door is the site.
Yeah.
You know, and then next door to that site, kitty shop.
How?
It's like dead, except maybe like the Acropolis, which is up on the hill.
Okay.
But like, what is it? The ancient, get the ancient what? Agora, Hadrian's Library. It's just like there.
City. Okay.
And then get a coffee shop, litty clothing shops and bars and whatnot, like all around. But yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Because the Greeks gave us philosophy. Philosophy, I think, is born.
So they say, though.
Yeah.
Though, what's his name? What's the famous Greek philosopher?
Paris.
Socrates. Other Socrates or man, why am I forgetting that guy's name?
And the name is here now, man.
Yeah, because he
Schema.
he writes that, or actually he studied in Egypt.
Yeah, there's a lot of history between.
Then came back to Greece to
report back.
But then now Europeans being Europeans twisted it to
yeah.
make it seem as if Africa was this backward place, whereas like there was a lot of thought and philosophy happening. Aristotle.
Aristotle. Is he the most famous? Yeah, and that's Socrates, but one.
Yeah, it's Herodotus, they say he's the father of history.
Yeah.
Socrates, Aristotle. I think those are
Yeah,
the
those are the
main.
main ones. Yeah. Horace.
That's a god.
It was Zeus.
Yeah, that's Horus is an Egyptian god.
Okay.
But yeah, but they actually influenced a lot of culture around their region.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you get to Istanbul, like even like in the like the cuisine,
It's
you
very
can
Greek.
see like there's a lot of like
Greek influence.
stuff that was borrowed from the Greek
Yeah. I love
and
cuisine actually.
and such. Yeah.
Greek cuisine is dope, man. Alright, that was that. Usile country.
Istanbul was cool. I liked Istanbul more,
Yeah, Istanbul is a good.
though I expected a lot
Traffic a lot, ne?
food wise, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Because it's a 24-hour CD as well.
Yeah, and we stayed like in this place called it's called the Old City, Sultanahmet.
Okay.
It's called the Old City. So that's where like Constantinople would have been, like right at the tip. That's where I wanted to stay because then that's where like all the historical architecture is, and the houses are still like very olden day-ish. And then the further north you move, then it becomes more city-like.
Okay.
And then you get the skyscrapers and whatnot. The roads are very narrow, and the shopkeepers will heckle you. Mfana. Yo. Even the restaurant keepers, because there's always someone at the door trying to get you to come in and eat something. They'll only leave you alone once you've spent money there.
Yeah.
So like the only restaurants that will just like let us pass without heckling us are those we've sat down because they remember us.
They remember
so
what
they just
they
going to
came.
let us pass through. Yo, Mfana.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
And then there was one who had been to SA, because I actually didn't want to eat there, but that's how he swindled my wife.
Okay.
Because then she was impressed on the fact that he
knowledge
been
of
to
South
SA,
Africa,
he was
yeah.
talking about Cape Town, and then the master stroke was when he asked us, so how do you guys feel about Cyril?
Yeah. You're okay.
Then she was done for. And then he was telling us he was talking about he watched the whole thing with Trump and how diplomatic and restrained Cyril was. So like, oh, you're actually paying attention.
You worked for it. You worked for it. I remember when I was in Istanbul, the taxi driver, when I said I'm from South Africa, he's like, S Java. Where's Java? S Java. Because Java had just, there was a song like, I think, was it because of Black Panther? No, but that was before. But he just knew Java.
Oh.
He came in, S Java.
S Java.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, so.
Speaking all things Cyril, it's a Maile country, Mkhwanazi as well testifying.
Oh no, I've been keeping abreast.
Yeah, fine.
I've been, though the ad hoc committee one, I stopped watching.
Okay.
I just watched Mkhwanazi's
I never watched actually. I've just been watching the highlights.
testimony. But the others, I don't need to hear Masimola getting heckled by that lady.
The
Very lean. Or,
rude one.
yeah, the rude
Which
lady.
party is she from? DA?
Action SA.
Actually, I say, okay. We did never.
Action SA. And that guy, that Patriotic Alliance guy.
Saul.
So, yeah. He was such a groupie from Mkhwanazi. Did you listen to?
No, yeah. So,
Yo, he was such a
they're not gonna
groupie.
take it as seriously.
And then when Masamela came, he became rude again.
batswadi ba ba ka bona lethabo lo bileng le lona o tshwara ntho eo ka go tshwara degree di ba tshwere mbiri ka teng go ithabela ha hae mfana finally I got this. Yeah, so then I wasn't keeping up, but yeah, man, the biggest thing I think that came out is the raids.
Which raids? The one other guy, Wadi Lamborghini?
Maumela.
Also linked to the hospital tender.
Yes. Mfana bona country yaron. You know, like,
Now, is it the same tender ya cat?
yes.
Or it's a different one?
It's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same.
The same one. Yes. So there was a lot of fingers in that cookie jar.
I get they are part of the same culture, I get.
But then it means that he would have had other tenders prior then,
Yeah,
because because he was said to be worth like over $1 billion.
2.
Yeah. So it couldn't have been just
How
from the
much
tender.
was this tender?
No, the tender was 2 billion, but he on his name,
Oh, the
Bamlata for
hospital
800
tender
million.
was 320 million.
No, in totality, it's in totality is 2 billion.
What, it was a series of
A
tenders.
series of tenders, yeah.
Oh, so the one that Cat had was the 321.
I think so. Yes.
320
Maybe
million.
he had gotten multiple tenders, not just from
And other
the hospital.
yeah, and other maybe provinces. Because there seems to be a hospital where on a little Honyan. But to his name, they're linking him to something to the tune of about 820 million or something, in particular. Yen.
Yo.
living in opulence.
Imali ni Lamborghini.
That depends. Maybe
Was
he
it like
was 4,
14
6
mil?
million.
And
And his shit was custom.
Yeah, but 4 is like the entry
And
level.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the 4 get the entry level. Yo. But you know what stood out for me with the Adhoc committee was how, because who asked, yo, Mkhwana, Malema is such a mindfuck for me. Like, I'm like a pendulum when it comes
The
to
moment
him.
you like him, yeah,
You know? Like, his line of questioning is so,
pristine. Ne?
bro,
And the build up.
like he started this nigga from the beginning. You know, like what made you want to become a cop? Like, you know, before he even got to
Lined him up very nice.
what he actually came there for, you know, like he just wanted to understand, you know, like what the psyche of this man that would go out and want to stand out on a ledge and start saying the things that he's saying. And then he asked a very interesting question. He was like, you know, you keep talking about the drugs, the drug cartel and whatnot, right? And you're talking about the big 5. You haven't mentioned what the other 3 of this big five, because you got 2 in custody, which is Katiso and Kat.
Yeah,
Right,
one of them just
but
got
they are not charged with drug offenses. So where do the drugs then? Because you keep mentioning,
saw
but where
that,
do
yeah.
the, you know? And he actually gave us a glimpse into what people have been saying on the timeline when DJ somebody got hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's because he's saying that there was a 200 million rand consignment that was intercepted
Yes.
and confiscated in I can't remember where it was, but then where those drugs were caught, they didn't have a facility to house them, so they were moved to Port Shepstone.
Yeah,
Right.
I heard that.
And then how do you feel like Port Shepstone? They were not guarded, and then people broke into the evidence room, and there's a hell of a lot of stuff in there.
The AK-47, but
Yeah, the guns, but only the drugs were taken. Okay, it's those drugs that caused the murders here.
Shit.
Because then whoever took those drugs shit started missing. So it was a feud. So whoever those drugs belonged to wanted them back.
Yeah.
And apparently DJ somebody might have been one of the people
That's what he said, yeah.
who got a portion of that 200 million rand consignment.
Kore itse mohlomong ha ba checka value chain hore thepa ya rona rekisitswe ha hao.
People wanted their drugs.
So DJ somebody mhlambe ebezithengisa as drugs.
Maybe he got a portion.
Maybe he got a portion, or they were just sold in his facility. Yeah.
Not Khutlis. But okay.
Kapa hana ontsha motho.
They were like, I'd bet. Okay, what clever win.
And
They know you're still not gonna get your money back if I'm dead.
And bodies.
Yeah, but
fell.
you don't get to rob me.
Yeah.
And shit just,
It's okay.
yeah.
And bodies fell, bruh.
It's my reputation.
Bodies fell. That guy, whoever he is, was sending a clear message.
So anditi kuti ngulo muntu usejele nje owenza ihit ku DJ somebody.
Is he there for the? Is he? Yeah, he's there for that. Ne? He just got bail actually.
But
Into
400K.
Is that the charge?
But those guys are the hitmen. So like he's saying, like this cartel is like a conglomerate of people with various skill sets. So you could be there, you could be skilled in dropping niggas.
Yeah.
You could be skilled in
he did say
political
that.
connections.
Yeah.
Other people is you have security companies who have access to firearms.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of so you join it because you have something to contribute and put on the table.
Like a company.
So these guys, Katis was probably the muscle
They're still there.
that they send out to.
Feels a little clumsy though. If you're part of this big 5, then why are you directly involved in getting someone whacked? Like why won't I delegate it?
No, it was delegated.
Because that's your job.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But I don't think he's in for pulling the trigger.
Oh, he's in for organizing.
Yes.
Well, I'm not
The
sure
guy
about
that pulled
that
the
though.
trigger.
Yeah.
I think he did. Well,
Like, I hear what Mbali is saying. I don't think he.
Like it should never lead back to you regard. Like if you have a hitman,
Yeah.
the hitman mustn't say "Ndithunywe nguthabang."
what
There
if
must
it's
be too much red tape for you.
so? What if it is Taban that did the hit? Taban is the hitman.
Yeah, which is what you are positing.
He is the hitman. But they got very arrogant. They got very arrogant and complacent because now they had so many connections. They thought they were untouchable.
They are untouchable. And
they were-
usually
they-
that's your undoing.
They started making stupid mistakes. Like, why would you put out a hit on your ex-girlfriend, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with business?
Yeah. Yeah.
She knows too much.
Yeah, but still, bro. Like, there's other
Knows
ways you
too
could
much.
have
I
done.
can't.
Yeah,
I can't afford.
Uhlotsi manager side chick. Wa batla ho e bolaya. That's being sloppy.
That's very sloppy.
Uhlotsi ke side chick. Bona jwale ke ntse metsi ka tlung.
And then now, Vele, like, this whole mess comes up as a result of they were trying to disband a team that wasn't even investigating them. It was a missed target because Mkhwanazi does say, like, I was just in KZN minding my own business.
Those guys are clumsy because hona le batho ba e bolaileng. No, this guy actually he's in for. There's a guy who called Transnet telling about a mistaken identity in the Val Swart. He's charged with that.
As well.
The guy who learned it was a mistaken
Case of mistaken identity.
23 times. So it actually shows that these guys actually were sloppy.
They're dealing with inaccurate intel. Because they thought this task team is the one that's actually gunning for them. So that's why they sought to disband it. It's not this team, it's the other team.
Guys, can you imagine how sloppy this is? This is now implicating the president indirectly. Because I get like in high. You were so sloppy that Meti I can even in the president.
And then it's the dockets. Like this guy, this General Kumalo guy, he is in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Because he's the one that took the dockets, I guess.
I think he's sick now.
He's in trouble.
Yeah,
like,
he's in trouble.
He's like the nail has already been.
His biggest mistake was just taking Mkhwanazi's dockets.
Well, you've already been implicated because like WhatsApp messaging. But now, when you take the dockets, you're taking the dockets so that you can go and examine them. What exactly do they have on you? Because after those, it's 121 dockets that were taken. When they were returned, nothing had happened to them. No information was embellished. Nothing was missing. Was not even in there. I think that's when it hit them. When they started examining those dockets, so like, we're not even in this shit.
Yeah.
So now they are starting to probe now. And now all their actions are leading towards the suspicions.
Yes.
Kibo Bahomukhuti kamo. Kibo Senzo Mkhwanazi. You're disbanding task team, you haven't been briefed. Now, Uchesa, the national commissioner, because he doesn't want to lose his job. He can't defy the minister. So now he has to then suggest a phased out approach. But the bottom line is that the task team is performing. Why is it being closed?
Yep.
And then goes and says, I've already spoken to the president. Now the president now has to come and answer for this shit. Because
why did he allow this to happen?
because he said he spoke to you. Did he speak to you? No. If that's a no, then Mkhwanazi lied.
Yes.
He also lied in a committee, parliamentary committee, saying that he doesn't know Brown Mkhwanazi. Bro, like it's dominoes falling.
Kibon chief of staff high. Nobody asked him. Abita di camera. This guy and the minister abatsebani mara you to arrange meeting ya bona bane ba kopane. It's like you know, like politicians.
Even Brown went on an interview.
Yeah, unprovoked.
Saying what?
And because now I think bona they are trying to influence the narrative. And usually because Basloopy have happened by to
And they underestimate how much Mkhwanazi already has on them.
on them, yeah.
Because these are ongoing investigations. You can say what you like, bro. I've got the shit sitting right here. I'm coming.
And he's been saying, somebody's gonna come and I'm gonna prove everything.
I've got it.
I've
got
Do you think
it.
they'll out each other when shit hits the fan? Like, do you think the two that have been caught will out the other three?
I think they got them. They know who they are. They know who they are. And he was saying that when they ask him about like the whole links to the drugs thing, okay, they're not charged with drug offenses. I go, no, that is our strategy. We will charge you on something
so that you are in.
so that we can keep you in custody.
Then-
The main one.
He actually said it in those words. He said exactly that. And then say what?
So I can imagine Bailey Akatiso must have incensed him,
Nah.
Yeah, actually, I think
which is one of his grievances as well. Like, why are these people getting bail?
yeah, because I think even that I started when I saw that guy got bail, it was giving credence. It's giving credence to his obviously famous media briefing, Hanare, even the judiciary, because somebody's not going to look at that judge and say no.
Why did
Now
you
that guy,
bail?
what they are doing now, they are releasing their amends. That's a defense strategy in place now for Mkhwanazi too.
Yeah, and he might be wrong. Like I said previously, he might be wrong about the judiciary. Because you might find that, because I'm not gonna, I can't keep you in custody of speculation.
Yeah.
You have to convince me as the prosecution why this man should not be released here. And your reason can't be, no, I'm still doing investigations on him. I need him to stay here so that, abanzale monana, hansikili busy man. Like,
So he doesn't get time to tidy up his
that's
mess.
not how our law works.
But my understanding is that guy who killed Tharwa UK for the drugs before.
Who?
Katiso.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the magistrate had already denied him bail. So I think there were conditions. What I'm saying, I think there were strong enough reasons why he shouldn't have gotten bail outside just what Mkhwanazi is accusing him of. He's a flight risk. In fact, I think we have a passport. Esing sharp.
Yeah, but they usually confiscate those.
They're probably gonna have
Especially if you're a flight with
surveillance.
bankadi passport. But they're on his ass. I don't think he'll be able to.
Yeah.
Is it like on TV where you have to go check in to the police station every however many
I don't know what his
days?
bail conditions are. But it was said 400K is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
But I guess you don't really need to take out the full 400k. You only take out 10% of the 400k, isn't it?
No, you pay the bail.
Yeah, money, that's the security.
You have to pay the bail.
Cash.
And then now it's being alleged that Kenny's the one that paid it.
I don't know how true
How
this.
does Kenny have 400k cash?
Kenny,
Kenny, bro.
the man that wears 2 watches.
When have him release his first day job at work? I'm back.
You said it to me.
Guys, you look at that thing, you look at that thing like, I always like, look at the future through my kids' lenses or timer. Aye.
You failed us.
Those niggas never had such a nane.
What were y'all doing?
Working kind of papa I didn't train. I'm back. Sega
Yeah, this is big stuff, man. I was watching a movie on the plane coming here. It's a new movie, Anto. Who's that guy is it De Niro? I think it's Robert De Niro. He plays the role of Frank Costello, who was a mob boss, right?
Based on true story.
Yeah, affiliated with a guy called Vito Genovese, affiliated with another guy called I think Alsacia, whose organization was known as Murder Inc. That's where Murder Inc. comes from.
Oh.
Yeah, like a whole lot of like mafia, mafia shit. So Frank was like really playing like a clean game, like really in like racketeering and gambling. Then Vito came in trying to introduce drugs in the whole equation, and he was against it because it's gonna bring them attention, right? And what happened was Vito got married to a girl. They then were getting divorced. But now because he's a mob boss, he doesn't have any assets to his name, but he's rich. So now this girl is trying to prove
This guy's
or
rich.
convince the judge, this guy has money. You know,
Again.
he can't be getting alimony from me. He can't be getting alimony from me. Like, he has money, but now it can't be proven that he has money. So now in the court proceedings, she mentions the name of Frank.
Oh, Mudim, yaba we back.
Okay, even Frank called him to try and, you know, come, because they were friends.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, can you
Manage
just
this
calm down and try to work out your marriage? Because they're family friends, you know. So she mentions his name in the court proceedings. It had nothing to do with the mafia shit. He was just saying that they're friends.
Yaba.
That was it. Then the feds are just looking into everybody's
name was yeah.
They're just looking into everybody's business. Even politicians are getting named now. You're being asked, Tori, what's your relationship with Mayor Mama?
Because you couldn't manage your girl.
What is this about managing your girl, Tavan?
Because that's how we got here. But that's how we
So
got
like, I'm watching that whole thing and I'm like, this is what's happening right now.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening.
This is what's happening. Names are being brought up and people are getting implicated because a probe is taking place.
Yeah. In fact, even the president, which I had to be like, politicians, they are quite decent sometimes. It's like, bruh, you are president, this is your nephew, ne? Or how much ne? Because when you eat how much but no matter is a Tibotashi, Ukilara a promoter some event about a video president outside this nigga's house.
Whose house?
The nigga who was raided. They live in the same street as the president. So what I'm saying is that ANC, but always in defense mode, that babu maka limwasa hloka halenting. Because it's not you saying you know this nigga is not a crime because it's your family.
Yeah.
Because everything you always get away with lies, and even where like sometimes I always feel like as a country, like busy, maybe asa dropiwa len. What that nigga what he tender who because you are trying so much to discredit Mkhwanazi for saying he's an ANC thing or he's not a member. Yo, bro, even if his membership is expired, ne, you are according to how because he is affiliated with ANC. There's nothing wrong with you accepting that. But Diamond Casansa the file it's saying
That you weren't ready for.
That you were not ready for.
Is this thing of underestimating people's, like insulting people's intelligence?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or underestimate what people people know.
Yeah.
You know, like saying you don't know something. Like, bro, like what are you saying?
Yeah. It's underestimating people's intelligence, yeah.
When people have seen you together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why would the police come out and say something like that if they don't have the evidence?
Proof.
Yeah. Yeah. You are right. Lina, I take offense at, look, I should take offense at the fact that but now I take offense has it rates alebana.
Yeah. Like jwale.
But if I could manage to steal from you, then obviously I thought I could.
Because they've been getting away with it.
Yes.
And
So people have gotten away with it for so long.
And another thing happen ka ANC, they tend to forget hore bantse ba na le arrogance e le majority. Sometimes they forget hore actually we are now a 40% party. Ne? And you are under siege because I look at this thing and I'm like, what an electioneering material for the opposition.
And they were already starting to do that in the Adhoc committee because somebody asked, bro, even the DA is implicated.
Yeah. There was a real
you know, and there's some lady who had access to secret classified information
that she shouldn't. Yeah.
Why do you have that information?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and now these other parties are saying, like they are harking, like they are saying, okay, could you let us know? Well, this person who had access to classified information, from which party is she from?
Yeah.
DA. And then they said, okay, and then this other individual that you are saying, is close with the police minister. From which part are they from? By ANC. Like they want him to to say it. To say, oh, these are the guys, these are the parties.
Yeah.
These are the parties that's doing this stuff.
Yep.
But in fairness, the other parties are still new, so they don't have time to be corrupt yet.
They don't have access.
They don't have access.
Time they got.
Havana access.
Asanda kufika.
Hopola le Helen Kari Gupta. She was on a high horse. Sniper ale disutung tsa cricket le Gupta. Ba re ba file nyongo iti ba re re khutlisa tšhelete ne re sa tsebe re ke a bokebekwa. Everybody's corrupt, bro.
It's just a matter of how much.
Yeah. And hey, you know, guys, for the first time, I think in our political history, it's really not clear who's the next president.
It's not.
It's like really not clear.
But is that thing still on?
Because I think Kiboni happen in some group, no, Tabayanto, Okare Tabaya Loto, Nto Tetao, Ramaphosa, Otetao Sana something or if you put your hand, Tabaya, the granting of the lot.
So by
I can't remember Polly, Unalito, Nto Tamo record. Otetao Sana something, or no. Yeah.
So ulahle
About I'm now.
pass.
Huh?
Ulahle Paul Pansko pass.
And that's but what I'm just saying, Hore, now close to election, Libitula Lo Fedima Hunyela.
Carlo, that's what I'm saying is that if Cyril has signed this,
Yeah.
then he's aware that he's basically ended
Mangamla
those
Mobile.
hope of running for president.
And also, I think the strategy here is because actually Ramaphosa is implicated via the nephew. So now we're gonna be so scandal fatigue, ne? In fact, the news outletting, they're trying to create a frenzy where it's like, actually, let's create fail, and there's nobody better. There's no yardstick. There's no yardstick. President, deputy, party, opposition.
Do you think Cyril was a bunch?
Yeah, a bunch. It will never happen.
He's not even going to do that little bit of time in jail
Never,
like they
never.
did to Zuma.
Also, he's not close enough. He's not close enough to the
scene.
dirt.
We don't know yet. We don't know how far this shit
Yeah,
goes.
le phala ya bulwa hape.
We don't know how far this shit goes.
Phala ya bulwa. And then somebody
Yeah, but I don't think Cyril is.
now the reason I don't think so is because now Kemangamla amkisisinda and Kemangamla to mo
Atlamu protect.
mhlokomelang. Because I saw somebody on the TLR. Hey Luna, I'm from Namibia. Chelte report to like ile mole. Nyani hampi.
Yeah.
What, the $40 million? What? How many?
So are
$4
they
million
saying there's more? There was actually more money.
Hey Luna,
How much?
Rona re dula yi. We still those niggas is still balling.
That stole it.
Building mansions, and that thing does not match the money that's reported.
But how much money can you fit into a couch?
Or I think what's happened is that a couch is just one of the monies that was there.
Oh.
Maybe hunona le ngwabo. Ya ha ba actually report ka ofela because it was going to create maybe there was more money.
But what do these people have to do? Like, if mna utegum dibay 40 million and then mna dibay 100 million, for instance,
Yeah.
and then you finally get caught and what? Zoiteta mninyan. But actually, being your 40 million lendi be 100 million. Why bengan kazi linyan banan be malin?
Because remember Mfana, to get his money, he involved the president Tagada. And he never pressed charges by the way.
Yes. Why
Mutanzi Tentaba, Alex, among that Fraser guy, analytical intelligence. Kenali killing the so the man he never reported the crime. So even if he never reported the crime. And he's the custodian of law. He's the president.
You can't report a crime on a crime.
Exactly.
If they steal your drugs, what you gonna say?
Hey.
They stole my consignment. They're 200 million. That's okay.
Kiboni in Mpumalanga, locals are arrested for burglary of stealing stolen drugs. at an Ethiopian's house. Uthi, no,
So the Ethiopian reported the crime.
Yes, baba tshwere for ropa batho bana, ba ba nkela le illegal drugs. So somebody's asking.
Catch the rest of this episode on Patreon.
The Dojo.